Sometimes when you head to the bar, it's just a roll of the dice. Hey guys, Tom here. Welcome back to the Underground. And today we're going to have a little bit of fun. Hanging out with your friends, sipping on some cocktails responsibly, having a good time. It's really what life's all about. I mean, drinking's not what life's all about, but I'm saying good times, your friends, your family, enjoying those times. And what's better when you're having a good time than playing some games? And for a long time, cocktails and drinking and whatnot has been equated with games. There's a ton of drinking games. I remember when I was young, we played quarters, we played Mexican, we played, they were the two big ones. There's a bunch of other ones, but today we're going to do something a little different. If I can find it. Geez, it was right here. Where the heck did it go? It used to be right here. It used to be right there, and now it's not right there. So, where is it? We're going to play a game. If I can find it. Oh, it's right here. It used to be over there. This is a game. It's called Mixology Dice. I mean, it's not necessarily a game per se, as it is an activity, kind of. Like if you don't know what to drink, break out the Mixology Dice. And I got this as a gift from the one and only Jess, who appears on this show semi-frequently, although she hasn't in quite a while, because she doesn't come up and see us. Yes, I put that out there. And this is cool. It comes in a little jar like this, and it has a little booklet. And what you do is you basically roll the dice. There's different things on the dice, and we'll go through them. And I'm probably going to need my glasses for this. And then you just roll the dice and do what it says. There is, let's see, there's 1 dice, 2 dice, 3 dice, 4 dice, 5 dice, 6 dice, 7 dice, and 8 dice. Now, there are different things on the dice, and I will tell you what is on these dice. Number 1, the first dice, is the spirit dice. And you can make this you can do this any way you want. Well, we'll go over the dice first. Now, I don't know where she got this. This is called Mixology Dice, your guide to mixing handcrafted drinks. Find mixing tips, videos, demos, and more at fooddice.com. So go to fooddice.com if you like this and see what happens, and have a good time. So number 1 is a spirit dice. I'll just tell you what the dice are. Well, no, we'll do it as we go. Spirit dice: vodka, rum, tequila, gin, whiskey, and rum again? Wait. Hold on. Rum, tequila, gin, vodka, brandy, and whiskey. And then number 2 and 3 are the sugars and the liqueurs. So you don't, I'll just tell you what's on them, and then we'll go over. So you got agave, simple syrup, cane sugar cubes, maple syrup, jams, and honey. Very good. And then the liqueurs: maraschino liqueur, almond liqueur, elderflower, triple sec, creme de cassis, and sweet vermouth. Now, as you can imagine, you're probably not going to have everything on these dice. I mean, we got a lot of stuff here. We don't have everything on these dice. Number 4 is the citrus: grapefruit, lime, lemon, orange, kumquat, and tangerine. Number 6 is herbs. Wait, 6? No, wait. 5 is fruit. Cherry, apple, apricot, berry, peach, cucumber. 6 is herb, basil, thyme, cilantro, mint, sage, and rosemary. 7 is the spice component, vanilla, clove, cinnamon, chili, nutmeg, and ginger. A lot of good choices there. We use a lot of that here. And then finally, 8 is the bitters. You have aromatic bitters, cherry bitters, peach bitters, citrus bitters, chocolate bitters, and a wild card. You can do anything you want. So naturally, to make something with all these would probably be kind of a convoluted drink. So they say, okay, for the amateur, now if you're just starting out, the key to mixing good drinks is a balance of flavors achieved by mixing the key elements in the correct amounts. Learn how to make traditional types of drinks by using the chart and the following steps below. 1. Choose a traditional type of drink to make from the first column of the chart. 2. Roll. Select the dice with the corresponding numbers and roll. For sugar or liqueur, roll both and choose the option that looks better, or use some of each. And then finally 3, mix. Prepare as noted using the ratios shown in the chart. Garnish as desired and enjoy. Then, for the pro version, you've mastered the basics and it's time to level up. Roll all the dice Roll all the dice together for inspiration and select the ones that will work well together. Embellish as desired. Mix a killer drink and enjoy. So they have categories. They have cocktails, sours, fizzes, smashes, punches, flips, swizzles, and rickeys. So when you're doing those things, it gives you options. Like for instance, for a cocktail, you can add some water or ice. For a sour, an egg white if you want. A fizz, some soda. Again, for a smash, a punch, maybe some water or tea. A flip, put a whole egg in there. A swizzle, some crushed ice. And for a rickey, some club soda. And then it says there's different proportions. Can you see that? There's different proportions, like 2 parts, 1 part, half a part, to taste, dashes, whatever. And then it gives you the glasses, and then it's section how to prep and serve. So for us, let's try a couple of these and see how we do. We're gonna go straight to the pro because we're us. We're gonna roll them all, see how we do. Now, I have a lot of stuff in this bar, but I can tell you right now, I don't have everything on these dice. So it's gonna have to be kind of a mix and match type of deal. So for our first drink, we have, for our spirit, we have gin. For our sugars, we have simple syrup and almond liqueur. This could be interesting. Tangerine, we don't have. Peach, we don't have. Well, I don't know. We might not have. And then some thyme, I don't have. Nutmeg, I do have. And aromatic bitters. So I'm going to go with gin, simple syrup. I'll try the almond and aromatic bitters. I'm going to leave out the nutmeg, the tangerine, the peach. Wait. So 4 citrus, 5 is fruit. Okay. And so let me collect up the stuff I have. So I need some simple syrup. Actually, I need some ice. So we have to decide what category we want. This sounds like a cocktail to me. So we'll do a cocktail. So let us get something to mix it in. I got a bunch of stuff under here. We'll mix it in this. I'll put this here. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. So I need some simple syrup. I have that. Do I have peach? I don't have peach, but I might have something very let me see here. What is this? I'm not sure what that is. See, what I do is when I get a big juice like this, and I'm never going to use it all, and I don't want it to go bad, so I freeze it in ice cube blocks. And oh yeah, peace. So I freeze it in ice cube blocks. That way I have it when I need it, and I don't have to worry about wasting. So we'll try this at least twice, maybe 3 times. We'll see how it goes. Let's see here. I'll put it in here. So for a cocktail, it says 2 parts spirit, 1 part sugar or liqueur, or liqueur. No citrus, so we don't need the citrus, which is good. No fruit and bitters. But we're going to put the fruit because, or no, you know what? No, we'll make, we're going to make a smash. So for a smash, it's going to be 2 parts spirit, 1 part sugar or liqueur, 1 part citrus, which is optional, fruit, which is optional, herb to taste, we're not going to put that in, and then club soda. So that's what we are going to do for this drink. So I'm going to use my little sugar peach cube there. This is all very, see, I mean, just you watching me do it is kind of not exciting because you're not hanging out with your friends and you're not talking and hanging out and having a good time. But I hope you're having a good time with us here. So there's our glass. I need gin. And this calls for, oh, not prepared as usual. What did it say? 2 parts gin, I think we're going to do. And then we have for our, there's our gin, no wait. There's our gin. And then for our sugar, it calls for some simple syrup. 1 part of simple syrup. Next is our fruit, which we are using, no wait. Oh, almond liqueur. I'm just going to put a wee splash. A little bit of our peach. This is not melted, so I need to. That made a mess. That will melt as we go, hopefully. I think, you know what, this would be fun to do sometime? And I always say I want to do this. At some point, I think it would be fun to do I'm sorry, that was uncalled for. I think it would be fun to do like a live happy hour, right? So we do have peach. We see. Yeah, simple syrup, almond liqueur, peach, and some bitters, aromatic bitters. Now that looks very interesting to me. Let's give that a little mix around, just to try to melt that peach a little bit. And then I'm gonna put it in a glass. I'm gonna put it in this glass. And then it says for smash, we need some club soda. Which do I have? I do. Hidden way in the bag. There's gonna be a lot of trips to the fridge today because let's see, is this any good? Didn't like the sound of that. Because I didn't want to get everything out because I didn't really know what I was going to need. And I mean, I stocked some stuff, but certainly not everything that could possibly be a combination that we might need here today. How about a straw? I mean, these have I mean, you could certainly garnish this as, you know, if you had a piece of peach, if you had a slice of fresh peach or something along that line would certainly work. So there's our first little play on our game of the Mixology Dice. We made a peach gin smash, almond flavored. Okay, let's move this to the side and get our dice together again. So this time, what do you say we make a let's make a, I'm not gonna make a sour because I don't want egg white. We made a smash. Make a punch. Punch might be nice. Were you gonna make a cocktail or a punch, depending on how the dice roll out this time? That was a crappy roll. So let's see what we got here. Number 1, vodka. 2, honey. 3, maraschino liqueur. We don't have that. We have maraschino. Oh, well. Let's see. 4, kumquat. We don't have kumquat. 5, apple. 6, basil. 7, chili. And 8 is wild. Okay, so I don't have a lot of these things. Vodka, yes. Honey, yes. Maraschino, no. But we have cherries. We could do that. Kumquat, no. So we're gonna probably eliminate that. Apple, no. But maybe because I have apple brandy, I have apple schnapps, so we could do apple. Basil, I'm not gonna do. Chili, I'm not gonna do, and a wild card. So what do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 5, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 8. So we're gonna do a punch. So I'm gonna put these away. So for a punch, we use the spirit, the sugar, the citrus, which I don't have, but I'm probably going to add some anyway because, hey, it's our drink. We can do what we want. Fruit. Oh no, I forgot the maraschino. Fruit is apple, and then 8 is wild. So for our we're gonna take advantage of our wild and use some citrus that we have. So I'm gonna put it in here because it's a punch. Oh wait, I need the proportions out of our dice because they're telling us what to do. So for punch, I need 3 parts of vodka. It is punch after all, right? One, 2, 3. Now, you certainly can adjust this to your own taste. Syrup, 1 part, it says honey, but I believe I have some honey syrup. I do indeed have some honey syrup. And I will put 1 part of honey syrup. Next, it's calling for maraschino. I don't have maraschino liqueur, but what I do have, now if you have cherry brandy, this is where you go a little, a little wild card. I have my Luxardo maraschino cherries. I'm just going to put a little dabble-do-ya of that in there. See, that's the fun of this game. Next, apple. I don't have, so I want apple brandy or apple. You know what? I'm going to skip the apple. I'm going to skip the apple, and you can too. So the apple's going back in, and then wild card. I think this needs a little bit of citrus, so I'm going to put just a little bit of lemon in here. If I can get the top off. Oh, maybe that's probably ½ an ounce. And then since it's a punch, it says water or tea, something like that. I don't have either one of those things down here. So, water, why would you put water? I think this is going to end up being more of another, more of like a Ricky thing or a Smash thing, because I'm probably going to use club soda. Now, the cool thing about this, and I'm saying that what I think is the cool thing, is the dice are a jumping off point because, I don't need that, because, I'll tell you here in a minute. I would say it's kind of like almost just kind of like a guide as we make our, what is this, vodka, cherry, honey, a little bit of lemon, and some soda, right? Vodka, yeah. So we'll call this a vodka cherry honey. A honey cherry smash, I guess, right? Oh, that's it, yeah. The honey cherry smash. So there's our 2 drinks from our little freestyle Mixology Dice. You can thank Jess for this. It's a lot of fun, I think. And what I was touching on before is, so, it says vodka. You know what? There's a million vodkas. Use orange vodka, citrus vodka, vanilla vodka, depending on how to probably for cherries, vanilla probably would have been good, or cherry vodka even. That I could have killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Cherry and vodka. But it said maraschino liqueur. I just went cherry. Again, rum, spiced rum, vanilla rum. There's all kind of rums. Dark rum, light rum. Good. Gin, there's a lot of flavors of gin. Tequila, there's different, you know, whether you're going silver, gold, reposado, añejo. I mean, I wouldn't be mixing reposado and añejo, not so much. Whiskey, there's all kind of whiskeys, bourbon, scotch, flavors. So really, the world is your oyster, so to speak, when it comes to making these mixology dice. But it's fun, and you get drinks that you maybe didn't know. You get drinks that maybe you didn't know existed before. You invent it. You're forcing yourself to invent drinks, and I hope that you do. All right, guys, that's our drinks for Mixology Dice. I mean, you can make them, but it doesn't really matter if they're no good. So what do you say we give them a try and find out? So without further ado, let's test them out. Ready? Drink. First, I'll try our first one, our almond peach fizz. No, almond peach smash. Now, I had peach nectar. You could use fresh peaches and smash them, muddle them up, however you want to do it. Like I said, it's really up to you once you get the idea of it. So, cheers. I'm not a gin guy, but it's not terrible. Gin is just, it's a little too botanical for me. I get a little bit of the almond undertone. I don't get a lot of fruit. I mean, I really don't get any peach at all. Maybe I should have put some more. I will say this. You get the sweetness from the almond, the sweetness from the fruit, and the syrup. It's really quite refreshing. A gin drinker would like that. That's not me, so it doesn't necessarily float my boat, but my boat's not here for you to float. So let's try this one. This is our honey cherry, whatever. You know what, call whatever you want. The dicey cherry almond, how about that? No, that's kind of dumb too. No, because there's no almond in this one. Cherry honey something. I'll figure it out. What should this be called? Dice roll number 2, we're gonna call this. Cheers. Honey I get. I mean, not really cherry at all. It's just kind of, whoa. Excuse me. It's really honey. I mean, I get the, I mean, you can tell there's alcohol in it. Again, it's a refreshing drink. Honey is the predominant flavor in this drink. I mean, if you were going to go, you just can't go with everything. We had a party here, and my one buddy saw the dice and he wanted to play. He said, "Oh, I'll get the stuff." I had to go run upstairs and get something. And I came back and there's like 40 things on the bar. I mean, the one thing said orange. So he grabbed everything that was orange back here like peach orange, mandarin. He had orange juice out. He had orange bitters out. I mean, so for he thought you had to use everything for every dice, but it was pretty funny. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please think about subscribing to the Grantham Pub Underground. We have a lot of fun here. You can come back and see us time and again. And when you do, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you turn on notifications, ring the bell. That way, when the bar is open, you'll be notified and come hang out with us and have a good time. So until we meet together again right here at the Grantham Pub Underground, I'll save a seat at the bar for you. Cheers.